Hey True Believers, Englentine here with another Top 10 weekly countdown of books sold to customers. These are the ones that walk out of the shops with somebody who's going, I want this, rather than stores ordering them because they think maybe somebody might buy them. And what's exciting is it really does seem like it's a fight between the big two. Both of them are showing up. People are interested, people are engaged, and hopefully it ends up good for the industry. Of course, got to give a shout out to all of the comic shops that participated in this. Once again, this is based on the Bleeding Cool's Top 10, so by all means, take this with whatever grain of salt you care to. Starting off the countdown at number 10, we have Doctor Strange number 384. At number 9, we have Star Wars number 42. Venom Inc. Omega number 1 takes the number 8 spot. And hitting the number 7 spot is Super Sons number 12. The debut of Damage appears at number 6. Number 5 goes to Mighty Thor number 703. Justice League number 37 comes home with a 4 spot. Avengers 676 is at number 3. The runner-up in second place is Superman number 39. Making the number 1 comic book for the week of January 17th, 2018 is Batman number 39. Yes, a Batman title is released. That means it's going to number 1. That just seems to be the way of things these days. Gotta accept it. What's notable here, though, is this is the first time since I started doing this that the Marvel Comics have now split the top 10 with DC. Granted, DC is still technically winning since the lowest they get to is number 7, but that's something to be said. Marvel is making a comeback. People are interested again. Granted, we could all hope that people get interested in quality titles rather than just hyped titles, because if it's hype, it ain't gonna last. Anyway, let's see what the shops have to say about this week's countdown. Very weird week this week. The weather kept the new comics from getting in until Thursday afternoon. Still dealing with the new influx of customers from sudden closing of another store. Damage 1 did not take the top spot. I did read it. It was all art and no story, like a 90s image book. A dead pilot gets more backstory than anyone else in the comic. A lot of work for someone we never see other than in a body bag. Though it does seem that DC is more than willing to take Marvel's old fans. Damage is clearly DC's version of the old Hulk. Batman 39 took the top spot. Avengers are looking strong and made it into the top 10. On Friday and Saturday, sold a lot of back issues. Issues from Volume 1 of Marvel 2-in-1s with The Thing. Issues of Volume 1 of Defenders. Silver Age Flash issues. Along with even more recent issues such as Uncharted. A graded Justice League 72 signed by Dan Jurgens was sold. A very good week for back issues. Maybe a 90s style comic is what we need. I did a video reviewing Damage number 1. Thought it was just a grand old time. I enjoyed it, and yes, I enjoyed it for the fact that it was the old Hulk that I truly miss. I didn't even know how much I missed mindless damage-causing Hulk until I read Damage. Things seem to be back to normal this week with the FFF Top 10, as DC takes 7 of the top spots, led by Batman. Damage was our number 2 bestseller of the week, riding the metal wave. Super Sons also saw a small boost with the End of Super Sons of Tomorrow crossover. Hopefully it can hold a handful of extra readers it gained from the tie-in. For Marvel, the Venom Inc. closeout issue took the number 6 spot, with Avengers at number 7 and Doctor Strange at number 8. Avengers saw a huge boost with people looking for the first appearance of the Voyager. I guess Avengers number 1 doesn't retroactively count. For the top 20, Ice Cream Man and Made Men were the only indie books on the list this week. Ice Cream Man already seemed to be gaining some steam online. We'll see if that translates to better numbers for subsequent issues. Made Men is my favorite of one of our employees who pushes it to almost everybody, so it's nice to see it selling well. Doomsday Clock number 2 is still selling like gangbusters even close to a month in. All in all, Marvel is starting to sell better than it has been in recent years. Hopefully they can keep it up with a quality over quantity approach it seems like they're taking. Except for that 16-part Avengers weekly debacle that's managing to sell well so far. In the meantime, at least we'll have to settle for the consistently great stuff coming from DC. There seems to be a great thaw taking place as customers are starting to warm back up to some of Marvel's books. That's good for Marvel, good for us, and good for the entire industry. People are jumping back on Mighty Thor as Jane barrels towards her fate, and the weekly Avengers book is bursting out of the gate pretty strong. While still no match for Batman, Superman, and Justice League, they've got firm footholds in the charts now. Damage 1 sold to expectations. It was pretty good, but a weird choice to kick off DC's new age of heroes. I expect both Immortal Men and the Terrifics to be chart toppers whenever they ship. Star Wars books are on a gradual slide downward. They're still selling 12 times what they did on Dark Horse Star Wars titles, but that's down from 25 times now, and that bears some watching. Marvel takes 4 of the 5 top spots this week, but nothing can stop the name Batman from always taking number 1. Suddenly, everyone that dropped Avengers from their pull list doesn't understand why they can't grab Avengers since they are now interested again. Damage ranked far better than we figured it would, and we placed a nervous restock early in the week to try and match the demand that putting the word metal on the cover can have. And there you go. It seems once again DC, while Marvel is sharing the spotlight now with 5 spots in the top 10, is still king. Damage is selling pretty well, although it's not a runaway hit. It's definitely showing good signs of life. And overall, the market is looking like it's going to improve. Hopefully that is the case. We'll find out as the year goes. But now let's take a look over at the digital sales. So I'm going to head on over to Comixology, the world's biggest digital comic book shop, and see how the top 10, and let's face it, I always do the top 20, really pans out. I like to put Marvel versus DC, see who's selling the best. It's fun for me. I hope it's fun for you. But a little side note, because I've been accused of this, it doesn't mean you can only buy one or the other. I'm not saying that. Enjoy whatever comic book you please. And here we go. At number 10, we have X-Men Gold number 20. Nightwing number 37 takes the 9 spot. At number 8, The Avengers 676. Injustice 2 Chapter 41 takes the lucky number 7. Han Solo leads the charge in Star Wars number 42 at the number 6 spot. Number 5, with one of my favorite covers of the week, is Justice League number 37. Superman number 39 takes the 4 spot. Number 3 goes to Thor, number 703. And the runner-up at number 2 is Super Sons number 12, which, of course, a sense of deja vu is Batman. Number 39 takes the number 1 spot. So the first half of the top 20 leaves DC ahead by 1 this time. 6-4, DC's favor. At number 11 is Trinity, number 12. Maybe you got a boost because it's going to be canceled soon. Number 12 goes to Doctor Strange, 384. Damage, number 1 takes the 13 spot. At number 14 is Aquaman, number 32. This is my favorite cover of the week. Green Lanterns number 39 takes the 15th spot and gives DC Comics half the board. Marvel attempts a comeback with All New Wolverine number 29. At number 17, Champions number 16 gives Marvel 7 spots in the top 20. But Ed Brubaker's excellent Killer Be Killed number 15 steps into the 18th spot and kills Marvel's hope of defeating DC Comics this week. But if Marvel's going to go down, it's going to go down fighting. Venom Inc. Omega number 1 takes the 19th spot. They even take the 20th spot. Spectacular Spider-Man number 299. So it ends up being 10 for DC, 9 for Marvel, and 1 independent, which is a deserved independent. I just wonder if we can't get it so it's more of an even split. I don't know. I don't think we could, but it would be nice to see some of the better independent comics get their due. If I expanded the countdown to the top 30, we would have seen Ice Cream Man and Copperhead on it, which those are both deserving titles. I've got a small review in the upcoming Independent Comics review on Ice Cream Man, so check that out. But there you go, gang. That's the weekly countdown. The books that came out 1/17/2018. What did you think? Was there something on it you're like, why do people keep buying this? Or was there something missing? What should people be buying? What do you think is so awesome that seems to be flying under everybody's radar? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, click like, share, get the word out about the channel. And if you haven't done it already, subscribe, hit that notification bell, even if you are subscribed, so you make sure that you don't miss anything. Cool things happen around these parts. Also, this is the way we make a living here, so if you don't mind helping us out, go on over to Patreon. The link's in the description below. Drop $1 in the till. Helps keep the lights on and help us keep making videos like this for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all of the true believers who remember when Uncle Stan used to greet us that way on a Saturday morning, thank you very, very much for watching.